Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by the movie Hangout, and let's talk about how awesome the Super Mario Brothers movie is doing at the box office. Everybody kind of figured it would do okay, but it is just blowing everybody's expectations out of the water. Not only is it making a boatload of cash, I'm wearing green right now because it's making cash. It's also like really making fans happy. It's a breath of fresh air right now in a sea of just mediocrity and crap. So I'm going to jump into how much money this movie is making. I'm excited because it looks like this is going to spur even more of these films, more sequels, spin-off series, which could be pretty good. Before I jump into it, if you're going over, hit subscribe, click the notification bell, comment, and like this video. I want to hear your opinion on how much money this movie is making. Okay, so I'm over here at the Hollywood Reporter. The box office, Super Mario Brothers opens to stupendous $204.6 million in the United States, a record $377 million globally. You got to figure it's probably making a ton of money in Japan because Nintendo is a Japanese company. People love it there, you know, understandably, but also in the US too. I mean, think about it. Like the 80s, 90s was defined by the video game era, especially Nintendo, and the character, the Mickey Mouse of video games is Mario. I mean, it's just the truth. That's what he symbolizes. He is a cultural icon in many ways, probably on par at this point to Mickey Mouse. As Mickey Mouse is descending, Mario is ascending, and I think it's a good thing. I think it's good. The movie scored the top global launch ever for an animated pick and the second best ever domestically. Ben Affleck's adult skewing drama Air opened to $20.2 million in a win for Amazon's foray into theatrical. I mean, first of all, I just got to say the character design, spot on. This is exactly what the character looks like. It's not a reimagining that we keep hearing from studios. Oh, we need to reimagine this character for a modern audience. No, they're not doing that. They're sticking to what we expect. They're giving us what we want. This is what the character looks like, and they look phenomenal. Talk about next level business. Illumination and Universal's Nintendo video game adaptation, the Super Mario Brothers movie, shattered all expectations and broke numerous records in its box office debut over the long Easter holiday weekend. The pick scored the top opening of all time for an animated film with $377 million in worldwide ticket sales. The massive 5-day domestic haul is $204.6 million, including $146.4 million for the 3-day weekend, while the overseas tally stands at $173 million from 70 markets. Mario, which creates an instant new film franchise, shattered numerous other records, including landing the top opening ever for a movie based on a video game and the top opening of 2023 to date on all fronts after surpassing Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. I mean, that has got to sting for Marvel and Disney. The fact that this movie, Super Mario Brothers movie, you know, it's an IP, intellectual property we're all aware of. We all know who Mario is, Luigi, Bowser, Toadstool, Princess Peach. We all know these characters, but the fact that it beat Ant-Man and the Wasp is pretty huge because you have the Marvel universe has reached even more people than probably Nintendo even has, and yet it just trounced it, just annihilated it. The secret sauce, the PG pick, is appealing to both families and general audiences. Imagine that. They're making a movie that's appealing to families and general audiences. Marvel might want to listen to that. Reflecting the appeal of the widely popular multi-generational game on the general audience side, a whopping 60% of ticket buyers were between the ages of 18 to 34. I mean, that is the sweet spot. Anybody who's involved in marketing and sales will tell you that is the demographic that they want to appeal to because, number one, they're adults. They got a little bit of cash to spend, right? They don't have a lot of big expenses. There aren't many people that are in their early 20s or 20s for that matter that have like a mortgage they got to pay for. So they have a lot of disposable income. And then once people get in their 30s to mid 30s, they usually are earning a lot more money. So, and if they're still like a fan, they have the ability to spend a lot more cash. And then it's younger skew. So that means if you can capture that audience, you probably got them into their 40s, 50s, and even 60s. So the fact that this captured 60% of that demographic is a really, really big deal. The mega opening wasn't the only significant note for Easter weekend. It goes in the Amazon's air. I'm not going to even waste my time with that. Who cares? In North America, Super Mario Brothers 3-day weekend makes its second best start ever. And then it goes down to say that crowds turning out for the comedic adventure romp, which follows Brooklyn Brothers and plumbers Mario, played by Chris Pratt, and Luigi, Charlie Day, as they are transported to the magical Mushroom Kingdom world. Didn't seem to care about so-so reviews. And this is a big deal because this basically shows that Rotten Tomatoes has become, it went from being like a cultural force to being irrelevant. I mean, people don't look at the approved shill audience score anymore and base their buying decisions on it anymore. And I think that's great. If anything, I base my buying decisions on what the audience score is. And then I also look at other influencers on YouTube and social media that I trust, that I have similar opinions to. And I get like a heads up from them whether or not I'm going to spend my money. I'm not going to spend my money on crap, that has like an agenda or something. This is one of the biggest box office ever performances in recent memory and is absolutely shattering all pre-release projections. Mario officially says game over to the video game movie adaptation curse. It really is like a breath of fresh air because I really hope they do a great Super Mario Brothers 2. I really hope they do. And I hope they don't mess it up by trying to make it like woke or trying to make it, preachy to some weird thing. Just stick to what makes people happy. I look at a movie, a popcorn movie like this, like a roller coaster ride. I don't want to be told like some weird morality tale or how I got to change my whole life or something like that. I just want to pay for a ticket, jump on the ride, go around some fun turns, go down the big hill, have a blast, get off and laugh with people. That's what I want. And I think that that's what the majority of people want too, because we work hard all week, we're exhausted, we deal with people we don't want to deal with and interact with. We don't want to be getting this crap shoved down our throat. This is proof that still pertains to today. They're making movies for people want to see. You had Top Gun Maverick. That's a live action movie with real actors in it. People wanted to see that. They loved it, made a ton of money. This is an animated film. People are willing to see animated films too, as long as they're fun and they're not like preachy and stupid. Disney better wake up because this is going to surpass them. And don't think it can't happen. It absolutely can, because this is going to directly affect Universal's Super Mario World. Guaranteed. More people are going to be going to this. More people are going to be taking their families to it because they feel like, there's anything weird going to be shown to their kids, like how there might be at Disney now. It's a safe bet for having a lot of fun. They got a lot of cool merchandise. Universal, I'm always blown away by the quality of the merchandise you can buy. And souvenirs. So, I think this is a positive for sure. I'm happy it's happening, and I look forward to seeing what is going to happen after this. I hope there's a huge snowball effect. Anyways, let me know what you think. Number one, did you see Super Mario Brothers? Are you going to see Super Mario Brothers? Also, what do you think the future is for animated video game movies? Do you think this is going to really spark even more fantastic films involving Mario and these other characters in this world? Comment below, let me know. And as always, if you want to get future rants, reviews, original content, click subscribe. Later.